On.
Really?
Everybody welcome liquor girl when she dropping. She taking on the world when the topics. This girl is a problem.
Yeah.
Hit that like button if you feeling that. Show her some respect, she gon' send it back. Everybody welcome liquor girl when she dropping. She taking on the world when the topics. This girl is a problem.
Yeah.
Hit the like button if you feeling that. Show her some respect, she gon' send it back. Facts.
Representing Lakers World Order.
Laker Girl 36. Good evening, everybody. This is your host, Laker Girl, and we have a special guest and co-host, Big Baby Jonathan from Big Baby Jonathan Sports, and Michael Thompson from ESPN LA. He is the analyst for the Lakers on ESPN 710. Welcome, Michael Thompson. How are you?
Welcome. Let's get it.
Saturday afternoon.
Go ahead, Laker girl. What's your first question? Go ahead.
My first question is, what do you think the Lakers have to do to win the championship this year?
Well, doing what they're doing right now. They're playing great defense. They're one of the top defensive teams in the league in the last month. If they keep this up for another 3 months, this is March, April, May, 3.5 months. Let's put it at 3 months. They'll be in the finals because their defense has been impeccable. They've been shutting down people, even without the great Anthony Davis in the middle. They're playing great team defense right now. So if they keep that up, because we know they can score. They've got scores all over the floor. But the way they've been shutting teams down, the way they shut down Denver and the Mavericks, and last night the Minnesota Timberwolves, and then before that the Clippers. Last night the Clippers, they are playing great defense, and that's the key to get into the finals and either beating Boston or Cleveland.
Yeah, most definitely, man. And what do you have to say for those people out there? Oh, Lakers cannot win a championship without a center. What do you think about that?
Sure they can. The Golden State Warriors did it. I mean, they had guys playing center, Kevon Looney, Andrew Bogut, JaVale McGee. Guys were centers, but they weren't great centers. How many great centers are there in the league these days? There's only really, now that Embiid is out, there's really only one great center in the league, and that's Jokic. And Anthony Davis prefers to play forward. So you can definitely, the Boston win it without a center. They had Al Horford playing center and a hobbling Porzingis. So you definitely can win in our center because there are no more Kareem Abdul-Jabbars or Keems or Shaqs in the league anymore that you have to go through.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I feel like our team defense is going to get us to that championship, man. The way we've been playing defense, man, so I feel like we've been playing a lot of great defense since that New York game in New York. I feel like that was the testament, and then the Denver game, and then the Clippers last night. We're a scrappy team, man. We fight. We were down 10 early in that first quarter, and then our defense. Trey Jameson came in. Jordan Goodwin came in with playing scrappy. I love this Laker team, man. I love this, and I like our chances against anybody in a 7-game series.
Yeah, they have the belief that they are one of the leading teams in the West. And when you have that kind of belief in your heart and in your minds, you can go and do great things. So they got to have that belief first, and then they're putting it into action on the floor. So if they keep up those two combinations, they're going to be real trouble for everybody in the playoffs.
Yeah, most definitely. What was your reaction when you found out about Luka Doncic? Where were you at when you found out?
I was in New York riding up the elevator after the Knicks game, heading up to my room in New York, and John Ireland, my radio partner, texted me or called me and said, "Did you hear about the trade?" I said, "What trade?" We just traded Anthony Davis to the Mavericks for Luka Doncic, and of course, like everybody else, we thought it was some kind of a false story, fake news. We thought somebody's wanted somebody's email or somebody's hacked,
Yeah,
like that. So nobody could believe it until the first thing you do is get to your room, turn the TV on to see if it's the headlines on ESPN. I turned on the TV in my room, and a basketball game was on, college basketball game. This is around midnight New York time, and there was nothing across the crawl. Anytime there's breaking news like that, ESPN puts it across the crawl, breaking news, big trade or whatever. I didn't see anything for like 10 minutes. So I thought, okay, well, this must be some kind of fake news or fake story.
I was actually doing a live podcast on my other channel, Big Baby Sports, like talking about NBA trades, and I'm like, I don't think Lakers are going to make any trades. I look at my phone, I'm like, Lakers just got Luka for AD, and I'm dreaming, like, nah, that's got to be a hack. Then I kept doing the podcast, and I saw Sam Strani say it's a real trade, and then I dissected it, and it was unfortunate we had to get rid of AD, but do what we got to do. Luka's a generational player, man. We got in the next 10 plus years, man. He's all those quote unquote, it's not going to work with Luka and LeBron. It works. You see it the last couple games, it's been working tremendously.
Yeah, it takes a lot of pressure off LeBron. LeBron can sit back now and let Luka take over half the play calling and play making, where he can just rest during that time while he's on the floor and pick his spots now. But it was a good trade for both teams. I think Dallas got the second best big man in the game, and if Anthony Davis was healthy, they'd see that this is basically an even trade for now. Obviously, Luka's 6 years younger, but AD at 32 is still one of the top 5 players in basketball. So the fact that he's not playing, people think that the Lakers got Luka for nothing.
Go ahead, like a girl.
My question for you is, what is your thoughts on everybody saying that JJ Redick should be Coach of the Year?
No, he's not going to get. Guy's going to get that. Deserves that. JJ's doing a good job. Not even close to Coach of the Year. That's Kenny Atkinson's award this year from the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're the best team in the league right now, I think, record-wise. So what they're doing in Cleveland, Kenny Atkinson deserves that award. Don't you over and say JJ deserves it because we're in Lakerland. No, this is definitely Kenny Atkinson's going to win it this year.
Yeah, Kenny Atkinson is a great coach, well deserved. You know what I mean? That Cavaliers team is they have a chance to win it all this year. The pieces that they have.
The key to the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley, USC kid. He makes a difference. We know how good their backcourt is with Garland and Mitchell. Those two guys are all-stars, all NBA players, so we know how good they are. And Jared Allen's a very good center, and they've got shooters all around the court. But the fact that Evan Mobley has taken his game to the next level and looked like he's a little bit like Kevin Garnett, and if he can put playing at that high level, the Cavs are the team to beat.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Also, too, I know, like I saw that Celtic game last night. The Celtics were up 27-3. Cavaliers came back. They've competed at a high level, so it won't be surprised if it's Lakers Cavs in the NBA Finals.
Yeah, it could be Lakers Cavs. You're not crazy about saying that. And can you imagine LeBron going back to Cleveland to put the Lakers to play the Cavs? Can you imagine?
I would love that, man. Yeah, I would love that. Because we didn't get a parade in 2020, man. We need that parade, man.
That's right. Yeah, that definitely could happen. The way the Lakers are playing, it wouldn't shock me at all if it's the Lakers Cavs in the finals.
Go ahead,
my question to you is, do you think the Lakers and Mavericks will play each other in the playoffs?
Yeah, I think so. But the Mavericks got to get healthy. They're in the 10th seed or 9th seed right now. The key for the Mavericks is to hold on to that 10th seed or stay within the 10 and then get AD, Gafford, and Lively back. If they get their 3 big guys back and going into either the play-in and then eventually the playoffs, it could be Dallas Lakers in the West Finals, depending on how the seedings are matched up. If they avoid each other until the finals, it could definitely be those 2 teams. Because I think when Dallas has their 3 big guys healthy, there's any team in the league.
Okay. We got breaking news. Austin Reeves day-to-day with the MRI on his right calf. No serious damage. So Austin Reeves is day-to-day. Shout out to Sam Sharania. Just tweeted that.
Yeah, anytime you got a strained calf, you just got to – it could be a week, it could be 2 weeks. You just never know.
Same with Rui. Rui's day-to-day and stuff like that. Let me ask you this, too. Michael Thompson, do you feel like players and teams play their best against the Lakers, and when they don't play the Lakers, they play down their competition? Because you've been in the league for a lot of years, man. So can you break it down for us, people that are watching?
Yeah, when teams come to L.A. to play the Lakers, they want to put on their best performance because it's the brightest spotlight in basketball. So when they come here, they get really pumped up. Regardless of what their record is, they seem to play above their record. They want to play in LA because it's a big, bright spotlight. So they want to show off in front of all the beautiful people, all the celebrities. Players love coming to LA the night before to hang out and then to play here and play against the Lakers. And then when the Lakers travel to their building, it's usually the hottest ticket in basketball for the season, at least one of the hottest tickets. Everybody wants to be in the game to see LeBron, to see Luka, or to see AD when he was around. So when the Lakers show up on the road, that's a hot ticket. So guys got all their friends and family calling them for tickets. So they know that when they go to the game, they want to play well because everybody wants to be at that game. Yeah,
most definitely. And also, too, like, perfect example, the Charlotte Hornets. Mark Williams played his best. And LaMelo Ball plays good, too. He forgot his name, but he got off on us. The next night against Utah, they didn't really do much. So it's like, I feel like players should play like that against everybody, not just the Lakers. But I feel like, shout out to my boy, Angry Lakers Fan Media. Shout out to him. I feel like that shows – you should, what is that word? Sorry, y'all. Sign of respect, sign of respect and stuff like that.
Yeah, they know there's a lot of basketball history here in LA affiliated with the Lakers franchise. So when players come to LA or when Lakers open their building, the game has a lot more meaning and significance than say if Charlotte or Washington or Sacramento shows up.
Yeah, You know what I mean? And go ahead, Laker. I know you had some questions. Go ahead.
My next question is, with these few games that Lakers have at home, do you see the Lakers getting in second place?
Yeah, I think so. They got the Clippers again tomorrow. Then the woeful Pelicans come in on Tuesday. Then the Knicks will come in. Knicks are a decent team, and they'll have a huge fan base. A lot of Knicks transplants will be at the arena on Thursday night. So these next three home games, the Lakers, even if Austin Reeves doesn't play and without Rui, it'll be tougher without those two guys. But if they can win these next three, they can. I think they'll be either tied or alone in second place by the end of the week.
Yeah, I believe that 100%. The way we've been playing, love the energy from the select team. Shout out to Rob Pelinka, Genie Bus for making this team great. I love this team, passion. Also, too, man, I gotta ask you this: what is your greatest commentary moment in Laker history that you experienced commentating?
Well, obviously, I was around when they won the championship in the bubble, but that wasn't the same. You know, they were in Florida. We were calling the game in the studio.
Yeah,
It was just too. It was just too. What's the word I'm looking for? It's too sterile. You know, you
yeah,
weren't in the arena. There was no fans around. You know, so it was just. It just didn't even feel like it was a real championship because it was in the bubble and no fans were in the building. They were in some small gym. So other than that, I'd say as far as being in there in person. Probably the most serene and most memorable moment was probably Kobe's last game. 60 points, and that place, everybody was on their feet the whole game. Everybody knew it was Kobe's last game, and he was going for 60 points and 50 field goal attempts. So that was a scene that unless you were in the NBA Finals in Crypto.com on Game 7, you're not going to duplicate that scene that on Kobe's last game. That was incredible.
yeah. Kobe's last game was amazing, man. I actually watched the game outside of Staples that night. It felt like a Game 7 in the NBA Finals, like Lakers won the championship. You know what I mean? With the crowd, with the outside the fans going crazy. It was a great experience. I wish I could have watched it inside, but didn't make it on time. But yeah, man. Go ahead.
Was it crowded outside?
Yeah, it was. Yep. Yeah, it was crazy. But Kobe, that's arguably, in my personal opinion, one of the greatest retirement endings in the NBA history, scoring 60 in your last game ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, that age, 39 years of age. I think Kobe's 38, I believe. But let's think about that. Kobe was 38 and done. LeBron's 40. It looks like he's playing like he's 30.
Yeah, he is. And I know. Go ahead, Lecker. You had a question for him about LeBron.
How many more seasons do you see LeBron playing with the Lakers?
Well, that's a great question, Laker girl. I think it's all up to him. He obviously can play another season at a high level. Now, if LeBron wanted to play another 5 years and maybe average 14 points a game, he probably could do that. But I can't see LeBron just sticking around and being a role player, just averaging 10, 12 points a game the way Vince Carter did it for so many years, or Robert Parrish when they were 40, 41 years of age and still playing. But they were basically just role players, playing spot minutes here and there. But if LeBron still wants to be a frontline player, an all NBA level player, which he is now at 40 years of age, which is just crazy to think about, if he really wanted to, really push himself, playing like this high level, I could see him doing it for 2 more years till he's 41, 42, because now he has Luka to take away a lot of the load from him. He doesn't have to do as much with Luka, so he can pick his spots. But I think if he really wanted to push himself, 2 more years at this high level.
Yeah, most definitely, man. LeBron's playing at a high level. He's been playing like that all year long. He's turning it up, from defense to offense. And we have an opportunity to do something special this year. And I truly believe this team can win the championship this year. And the players are buying into JJ Redick's scheme, from year one. So I love it.
Yeah, JJ's he was a smart player as a player. So he knows basketball inside and out. He understands players. He's willing to listen to his assistant coaches. So he's got a big ego, which all coaches have, all players have, but he's willing to take advice. And he knows that he's a rookie coach, so he depends on Scott Brooks to help him out. And he's willing to listen to those suggestions. So that's what makes him a smart coach.
Yeah, most definitely, man. And I know Kenny Atkinson is going to win coach of the year, like we talked about earlier, but I feel like he'll be in the conversation. JJ Redick, he'll be in the conversation.
Yeah,
with this team this year.
Yeah, Digno from Oklahoma State will be in the conversation too. JJ Redick, but it's Kenny Atkinson. Kenny Atkinson should win the award unanimously this year.
Yeah,
doing what they're doing.
I agree 100%, man. Go ahead.
So with Luca playing like the way he is, do you see Luca staying with the Lakers for a long term?
Oh yeah. Luke will be here for another 10 years. He's just turned 26 yesterday. He'll sign probably a 2-year extension this season or this summer. I bet he'll sign a 2-year extension, and then that'll allow him in a couple of years to sign like a 5-year, 350 to 400 million dollar deal. So I don't think Luka's going to want to leave the Lakers and have to move again. So I can definitely see him settling here, especially if they have a lot of success this year. If they get to the finals and win it, even if they get to the finals, that'll make him want to stay here even more. So yeah, he's here for the next 10 years for sure, I believe.
Yeah, I feel like we are gonna keep him, and all the people are saying, "Oh, Luka might not stay." He's gonna stay. You know what I mean? The fans embraced him. You know what I mean? Laker Nation embraced Luka Doncic, man. So we're gonna keep him. We're gonna build around him. If after LeBron leaves, we're gonna build around Luka, and I'm excited for what the future holds with Luka as well.
Oh yeah. He's when you're playing with the Lakers and you're a prime time player on a prime time franchise like the Lakers and playing in a beautiful city like LA, no reason to leave.
Yeah, no reason to leave, man. Unless something happens, but he ain't gonna leave LA.
Oh.
He's not. Nope. You know. Let me see. But yeah, man. So are you gonna watch the Elimination Chamber tonight?
No, I'm gonna be watching the Mavericks play. They played about an hour. I'll be watching that, and I will be watching the Javante Tank Davis fight. Guys, are you guys fans? You know anything about?
Yeah. Javante Davis. I feel like he's gonna win in 5 rounds.
And to tell you the truth too, I'm a little off of the WWE. See, I grew up in the era in the 70s, no, in the 80s and 90s in the WWE, right? Stone Cold, the Steiner brothers, let's see, the Nation of Domination, Farouk and those guys. So the Undertaker, Ric Flair. These wrestlers today, man, they're just rank amateurs to me because the legends I grew up watching, Dusty Rhodes, Roddy Piper. So I know WWE is still popular today among the young people and people like you, but I'm 70 years old, so I grew up in an era when there were legends in the sport. There are no legends in wrestling today. None of these guys are legends. Obviously, The Rock is still around, but he just makes an appearance here and there. Triple H is retired. Was D-Generation X. Those are the guys 10, 15 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, I feel it, man. I feel it. But yeah, The Rock was mine. Stone Cold, Triple H, Kane, Rey Mysterio, John Cena, man. But like now, it's just I watch it, but it is what it is at this point.
It's too cartoonish now. But I do like the Bloodline. I do like the Bloodline. The Bloodline's fun. I watch the Bloodline. That's basically the only storyline I really watch is the Bloodline. Other than that, I take SmackDown every Friday. But what I do is I just fast forward through all the other segments and get right to the Bloodlines episode.
Yeah, same here, man. But I can't wait for that Javante Davis fight. Go ahead, Laker girl. Go ahead, continue to answer your question. My fault.
We have a question from Detroit God. What treats in Luka do you see that compares to the legendary Magic Johnson?
Oh, everybody can see it, not just me, but the questioner can see it. His passing, his court vision. Luka's a great passer. To me, he's arguably the second best passer in the game. Next, the best passer is Jokic. LeBron, Luka. So Lakers have 2 of the top 3 passers in basketball on the floor at the same time. That's what makes him so lethal. But Luka he reminds me of Magic, the way he sees the floor.
Yeah, and I like speaking of Luka's passing, that one against, I think it was last game, where he threw it behind the back pass, and Austin Reeves caught it. It's like he knows when you're going to be open. So that's why it's like you're playing with Luka, you got to have your hands ready, because if you don't, it's going to get off your head.
Yeah, he's
core vision is amazing, man. Same with LeBron's too, and I feel like this, like I said, the ball movement, the spacing is doing really good for us so far.
Yeah, as long as you the ball, because the Lakers got shooters all over the floor. All the guys they put on the floor can shoot, except for Jackson Hayes. All the 4 guys they have are out there playing at one time, except for their center position. They all can knock down shots. So that's what makes them so dangerous when they move the ball.
Yeah, and I just feel like this Laker team is just mentally tough, because you know how I noticed about this team, when they get like down, they usually don't give up. They fight, they compete, and they're scrappy. You know what I mean? And I noticed when we're up 2, when other teams make a run, we match their runs.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they got three guys out there who can get to the line and stop any kind of momentum coming at them when other team gets hot. LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reeves. They really know how to create and score, find ways to score, not just shooting jumpers, but getting to the line, breaking down the defense. When you have three guys like that on the floor at one time, that makes you tough to stop.
Yeah, it is, man. And in the 7-game series, I like my chance against anybody. In the whole,
Yep.
even Denver, Houston, Milwaukee, anybody. So I'm looking forward to what we got in store for the rest of the season.
Exactly. Yeah, the Lakers are a very dangerous team, and with LeBron and Luka on the floor, nobody's going to look forward to playing the Lakers in the first round of playoffs. That's for sure.
Because if you double team Luka, LeBron will be open. If you double team LeBron, Jackson Hayes for a lob, Austin Reeves, Rui cutting, Dorian Finney-Smith. So it's going to be, I feel like I said, I like our chances all the way for the NBA championship this year.
Yeah,
We're going to tie Boston this year.
Oh yeah, it could be Lakers and Boston again, but it's definitely. I think the Lakers will at least, if they don't get to the West Finals, then that's a major disappointment.
Yeah, I agree 100%, man. It's championship or bust, in my opinion.
Exactly.
Yes.
Go ahead, Luka.
We have a question from Lewis. How many points do you think Luka will score in tomorrow's game?
He had 31 last night, and so he'll probably get another 30, 35 tomorrow. He seems to be getting in rhythm, especially if one of his three-point shots a little off. Luka finds other ways to score, driving, getting layups. So he's so crafty, such a creative offensive player. He'll go for 30, 35 tomorrow.
Yeah, most definitely. I can't wait. So from your era to this era, what do you see a big difference, in your opinion?
My era to this era, basketball players aren't as smart in this era as mine, and they're not as tough. Guys played, man, we had to be physically tougher, mentally tougher, because the game was so much more physical. Fights used to break out, and nobody got suspended or even thrown out of some of the games. It would basically be a technical foul. Players today complain way too much. So players today are softer, and they're good athletes, but they're softer mentally than when in the 70s and 80s, when the game was way more physical. He had to put up with more stuff.
Yeah, I agree 100%, man. Like the other night, Anthony Edwards getting fouled. He yelled at the ref. He said some curse words and got thrown out. But it's like it's sports, it's basketball. You should have social emotion, man. Like it's crazy, man.
Yeah, that ticked me off that Anthony Edwards got thrown out, because I came into the league and guys used to cuss at the referees, and the referees would cuss us right back and tell us to shut the bleep up and keep playing. Now these referees are way too thin-skinned and throw stars. You can't. Adam Silver should tell these referees, do not throw stars out of the game. You can't throw Anthony Edwards out of the game. People want to see these guys play. That's why those fans pay big bucks to come to the game to see the stars. These referees have to know their place. Nobody's there to come in there to watch you officiate. They're coming to watch Anthony Edwards play, to watch LeBron play. Or don't be throwing these stars out of the game.
I just feel like these refs, man, are too quick to blow the whistle. Like, oh, you're showing passion and emotion towards me, I'm gonna throw you out. It's like let them express their emotions out there.
Exactly. We're all adults. This isn't high school basketball. These are grown men, and if they want to emote and say a bad word, because they're emotional, tell them to be quiet, calm down, and if they keep it up, then give them a tech, but don't throw them out. Just tell them to shut up.
Yep, I agree 100%.
My question is, with LeBron 18 points for breaking another record, do you think at the end of the day that he will break the all-time scoring record in the NBA?
What record?
I believe Big Baby posted today that he's 18 points away from breaking another record. LeBron.
He's already got the record. He's already got the all-time scoring record. What record possibly break? Is he talking about maybe all-time field goals or something like that?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that belongs to Kareem, I think. So, yeah, he'll definitely get that. I don't know if he'll get it tomorrow, but he'll get it, let's see. Or he might, who knows? LeBron might, if he knows he only needs 18, he might go for it tomorrow. You're right about that.
Yeah.
So, 20. But he won't get it tomorrow. He'll definitely get it on Tuesday.
Against the Pelicans. And I expect the Pelicans to come in on Tuesday to compete at a high level. They haven't got that much on their roster. I know they're going to compete versus us on Tuesday.
Right. A bad team, but and I think Zion's back playing again. Zion's going to put on a show. So, they'll play well. They're a lousy team, but whatever their record is, they'll play above that record and want to put on a show, especially Zion in L.A.
If Zion, man, he's an up-and-coming talent, but I feel like he needs to get up out of the Pelicans, man. There's more potential for him.
He just needs to get in shape. He just needs to lose weight, keep his weight down, so he can stay on the floor and could get hurt. So if he could lose, I would tell, if I was Zion's friend or family member and we were sitting around having a beer or a Diet Coke or something like that, I say, man, drop 30 pounds and you'll stay healthy and you'll show these people how great you are.
Yep.
We have a trivia question for you from my mom. Before joining the Lakers team in the late 80s, who was known as the Laker Killer? Terry
Eagle.
Teagle, Frank B, Michael Thompson, or Isaiah Ryder? Fan question.
Probably me. When I was with the Portland Trailblazers, I always had good games against the Lakers. Now they would always seem to beat my Blazers because they were so good with Magic and Jamal and Kareem, and then later, of course, Worthy and Rambis and all those guys. But I always had good games against the Lakers. I know I had better games than Terry Teagle and Isaiah Ryder. So I'm going to say me.
Yep, that's a good one. Yeah, man. We need a center, man. You down for a 10-day?
Oh, if I only could do it. No, I think you got Trey Jemison. You got they're playing well.
They're playing well. Trey Jemison, like his energy.
Yeah, Trey Jemison comes in, man. He's banging bodies out there, looking like a young Dwight Howard. So they got enough right now at center.
Yep. Yeah, man. You have any more questions for Mychal Thompson, like your girl?
This is an off-topic question. I know my birthday's coming up this month, but if I come to a game, and am I able to meet you in person?
Of course, we sit in section. We'll just come down aisle 14.
Aisle 14.
And we'll be right there at the top of the stairs. So you'll be easy spot right there on the end of the stairs before you go down into the arena. We'll be right there in aisle 14. So come on, stop. We'd love to see you guys.
Most definitely. Hey, we got it on recording, so if the security at the arena tries to get on us, we got it on recording.
No, they won't stop.
The game I'm planning to come to is the 22nd because my birthday is the 24th of March.
Okay. 22nd. Who we played at? Oh, we play in Chicago that night.
Chicago.
Oh. Yes. Pop on by. It would be great to see you.
Yep.
Yes.
But yeah.
Aisle 14. That's where we are.
Aisle 14. Okay, for sure. Most definitely. But yeah, Mychal Thompson, man, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule. I know you're busy, man, with Lakers. You know, your sons that play baseball. So it's like, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule, man.
Oh, yeah, anytime. We'll do it again. We'll catch up on get more of an update on the Lakers, and I'll see you on March 22nd.
All right, most definitely.
Thank you.
All right.
Salute.
I appreciate everybody for coming on and supporting. If you guys have a channel, please follow my brother, Big Baby Jonathan Sports. Please follow my co-host, Angry Lakers Fan Media. Please follow my brother, DJ Lakers and 5, my brother, Major Level Entertainment. And thank you all for coming. This is your girl, Laker Girl. Everybody have a blessed evening.
You too. God bless.
God bless.